Hi guys, welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. This video is a one-take session, no edits, no cuts. I don't care how it goes down, but I want you to hear it. This is about GameStop grifters, and I want to call them out right now loud and proud, and there's one person in particular that I want to focus on and or the movement of their website, and that is Rod Altsman. How you doing, sir? I know that you're the chief and editor of your website, the GMEDD.com, that you have put to bed, you have put it to rest. And for good reason. And why? Because as we have officially found out over time, these guys are grifters. Him and Joe. Now, don't let people tell you that we're all jealous and or they got the interview with Ryan Cohen and no one else did. That's not what it is, guys. That's not what the issue is. I'm going to tell you exactly what the issue is and I'm going to show it to you. So right here, this is PLBYDD.com. This is the Playboy research report by this same group of individuals, the Woke or Wook capital investment firm, which Rod Altsman is partnering up with a couple of other guys. All these guys claim to have made it big off of GameStop. They used the cachet of what GameStop was, and they made numerous movies. They also got the interview with Ryan Cohen, so that kind of gives them that legitimate, hey, follow me and you'll make money on this next play. There's the next thing. This is the next GameStop per se. So they changed their website name to PLBYDD.com. And I have a problem with all of this, guys. Now I'm going to let you know who they are. First, you're going to look at Joe. Now, Joe Fonicello, good cat, did the interview with Ryan Cohen. A lot of you guys saw him. Joe, he doesn't really put out too many bad vibes. I've read every single message that these guys have sent out in their Discord. And I'll tell you what, there's only one problem here, and it's Rod. But now, Rod and I, just for full disclosure, guys, let me take this off the screen really quick. Remember I said, no edits, no cuts, I don't care. Rod and I have had plenty of conversations. He's come into the chat. We've done Twitter Spaces call, you name it. I know everything about this cat when it comes to his type of investing. He has puts on GameStop, as he has said in the past previously. He holds no shares of GameStop, nor does Joe. They literally don't own a position, yet it's the biggest thing they talk about to push out onto the masses to then get you to invest in their startup. And what are they buying? Playboy. You'll see exactly what's really going on. So I just want to put that out there. Rod, we've all talked to you. We know who you are. You're a snake, Rod. You're a scumbag. And when you guys look at and I don't mean to call him names, guys, but he can give himself this. He can paint himself with this really well. Now you're going to find out how Joe and Rod, what they really do. So here you go. Here's the first one. Is this ready to go? Am I ready to go? I'm kind of ready to go.
I had seen Rod's postings, and I saw he was creating GMEDD.
We need to put something together, and we compiled all of that industry information. We made it all open source.
Rod and I get along like Jesse Pinkman and Walter White.
Rod is the cook, Joe is the peddler.
That's all you had to see. Rod is the cook and Joe is the peddler. We know. Because Rod has a face made for radio, and Joe, well, he's probably one of the better looking guys in the whole wide world. Now, I used to have the clip up of him actually pushing out what this was, and let me see if I can go ahead and find it really quick while I'm here. Let's just go here. Let's just go to Twitter. Remember, I'm not ready for this video anyway. What does it matter? We're going to type in woke. Woke capital. Maybe that'll come up. Is Twitter coming up? How slow is it? Hey, Elon, get this damn website fixed, bro. This is, let's type in woke. Or there it is, due diligence, GMEDD. Hey, I can go to GameStop DD and find out about what? This Playboy thing? Oh, no way. So if you guys don't know, this is the video that they put out. It's here. Listen
I
up.
launched GMEDD to publish our research into a stock known to the mainstream media as the next blockbuster. When our report took the financial world by storm, our lives changed forever, and the power of crowdsourced research by everyday retail investors was revealed. I continued to investigate GameStop, and with over 200 stories, I had the opportunity to conduct the chairman's first interview back in November. Since then, we've been quiet, working in silence on our next report, which Rod and I could not be more excited to finally share with all of you.
It's been a crazy experience. The people that we got to meet and befriend along the way, participating in Keith Gill's Roaring Kitty streams.
And there's been some solid DD that they post on this website here. I thought this did a great job of laying out the different paths that a company like GameStop could take. I encourage you to check that out.
Putting together that research report after Ryan Cohen's settlement in January 21 as a little bit of a counter programming to Mr. Andrew Left's Citron short report. I think we ended up being pretty right. But after GMEDD report came out, Joe, you did an amazing job kind of creating this community. that you kept up with a lot of contributors to the community who did a lot of great due diligence along the way. I remember you holding up your stack of new hires.
They have some printed out. If you want a visual here, this is how many hires they've had.
As the company sought to undertake this transformation, if you remember, I used to crowdsource the order numbers to get a feel for how their e-commerce was doing. There was a lot of great research that was done on GameStop, and we want people to know that it's more than just GameStop. We're about doing research on all securities that are out there in the market that might represent an interesting opportunity. And
sounds like a sale to me. An interesting opportunity. And this is Rod, the snake himself. Now, from November 20th all the way until July 22nd, they hadn't put out a single tweet, nothing. They did the interview with Ryan Cohen, and they sat on that. They sat on the cachet, what it was. But now they're pushing out a new idea. And what was the new idea? What was the groundbreaking, revolutionary idea? Playboy. Playboy was it, right? And as I look at Playboy, I look at this, and I saw this whole report here. The disclaimers are there, what the value is. Listen to this, guys. The current price, $1.71. It's a buy. That's the rating. The market cap, $126 million. The bear case, that means no matter what, it's going to 305. The base case, 534, and the bull, 1111. That's what they're telling you, that they see the valuation for this company. And you can read this up and down, guys. You can see it all. But go ahead and read it right here. It says they were at $59.60 2 years ago, May 4th, 2021. Pay attention to what I'm about to show you. Let's go right here. This is Rod openly promoting Playboy with this t-shirt on Benzinga. And they're going to talk about GameStop investors and just how smart they really are. And this is how you can tell he's smug. He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. We know, Rod. We know. You're so smart. You bought Playboy.
So I think we were largely right that it was misunderstood and that there was an interesting growth opportunity to shift toward e-commerce and digitization. It's gone differently than we'd anticipated. I no longer have a position, but still run the site. Joe Fonicello, who does a lot of the management of the site, he also doesn't have a position. It's just a passion project for us because still, I think we see a lot of misrepresentation in media, and it's just, I think we've kind of considered it. Let's just be that voice of reason, that voice of our attempt at truth and objectivity. So that's GME DD and investing, and what capital is another thing that we can talk about. But yeah.
Yeah, and what I think is so interesting and even kind of ironic about the whole GameStop saga, especially looking back on it now in 2022, kind of with the hindsight lens, is once the stock, the GameStop stock really started going crazy and short squeezing, the whole GameStop and AMC community or people that were investing in it, I feel like got grouped as, at least on Wall Street or in financial media, as this group of dumb people that really didn't know what they were doing. But the way it started was really exactly the opposite, a group of smart people like yourself, Rod, that looked at this and Keith, and looking at this through that fundamental lens, saying, okay, people are missing something here, and doing that true fundamental due diligence research in the same way that a Warren Buffett or Michael Burry would do. And that's how it started. And then basically, once all the masses got involved and it got co-opted, turned into completely the opposite, where it was people that were buying GameStop that really didn't understand the thesis. I think they understood the short squeeze thesis, saying, this many
people buying GameStop, January 26th, 27th, were not buying it because they saw it as a long-term viable investment with a good return from $200 or whatever dollars. It was,
that's how it started. Yeah. That's how it started.
So let me just interject. There's I am on record in many venues saying not so nice things about the people who are proud to be ignorant. I don't think that is investing. I think that's gambling. But they made a movie out of the folks who were kind of early on in that I participated in, GameStop Rise of the Players. You can stream it on Hulu now for free if you have that. And I think that Jonah Tullis, who directed it, did a great job of actually catching the story of this little ragtag group of contrarian-minded people who thought that.
So he's talking about himself. Do you guys get this? You guys can check it out on Hulu. Contrarian-minded people. Wow. He's painting himself to be the smart guy in the room. And that everyone who's buying in, they're proud to lose their money. That's the phrasing? That's what we're going to do? All right, Rod. I'll play your game, Rod. You're so smart. You're the smartest guy when it comes to investing. First, let's go look at Playboy. Here's Playboy, management team. Maybe you know who they are. Maybe you know who Ben Cohen is. Maybe you know who Mark Crossman is. I mean, I do, because they're private equity. They have been private equity. And then you go look at the board of directors and who actually owns a third of their company, private equity. Like, I get all of that part. But I mean, even something like this, Julie Hill, the director, an independent director for Playboy. And where is she sitting on the board of directors? What does she do? She's the audit and chair, currently serves National Scene Media, Inc., right? So, NCAMI? Who's on the board of directors with them? Mark Rowan? Apollo? The actual CEO, chairman of Apollo? No way. Partnered up with AMC? That's who she works for, right? I mean, this is private equity. This is a massive takeover on a SPAC that failed. But you know that. You know that, don't you? You do know that. And here's what else you know. I'm going to love this part. This is my favorite part of the whole damn thing I want to show. How you doing? How you doing? Do you know what this is here, Joe? Not Joe, I'm so sorry. Rod? Rod, this is a little something I put together called The Story of Why You Are Chasing Playboy and Why You Made a Website Change. Let's see if everybody can see. You guys see this stuff? Okay. Man, I promise you there's no nudity here. Except for him showing his ass. First one. This is the price of Playboy like a week ago. It's at $1.39 today. I'm sorry I didn't get that screenshot. I got this one. You guys see this chart here? I'm going to show you where Joe bought in it. Or not Joe. God, I keep calling him Joe. Rod. I know Joe's there too. Woke Capital. Woke or woke. Whatever you want to call yourself. You go woke, you go broke apparently. If you invest money into this damn little guys, you go broke. But anyway, these guys bought in at an all-time high in April. Okay? Their cost averages in the 40s and 50s. 40s and 50s on this stock that's at $1.39 today, telling you it's going to go up and they want you to get in. Oh, they have over $1 million in this play. Here you guys go. I think it ran top. I think it has a run up too far, too fast, and wrote in April at the money, slightly out of the money covered calls on my bulk of my position. That being said, it's a play on management and the brand. Yes, management and the brand. I know you think it's overvalued at some point. My 2K shares are covered at $55 for May. $55. You were okay with writing at $55. Do you know why your 2K shares, $100,000 position that you're in? Because I've read every single, think about this, Rod. I've read every single entry into your Discord on Playboy. Every single one. I know exactly what your cost average is. I know how far down you are. I know that it's a six-figure investment for you. You have 4,200 shares of Playboy on this date, 2021, October of 2021, and you're at 4,200 shares. You're writing covered calls in $50, $35, $30, $30, $30, $50. Hopefully the cost-based average, hopefully it can't fall down any further. I mean, I read every single one. You thought Centerfold was going to be great, and it wasn't because, I'm sorry, OnlyFans exist. I know people don't know this about it. Playboy's done. They don't do, nude magazines. They don't do anything like that. They have a website where these guys do all, hey, guys go into his Discord for Playboy, and they're all doing research. Okay, research. I went and saw her live stream, and they had 4 people in there. Then they tried to tie it to GameStop. Oh, yeah. They tried to put their little bunny rabbit, and I've heard every call from Woke Capital talk about this damn thing. And you know what they talk about? Well, if Ryan could buy in, it'd be great if Ryan could get in. Hell, if Roy and Kitty could buy in, right here. Roy and Kitty, could he change his actual portfolio photo? Keith, if you're lurking, sorry I deleted your Uno cards. Hang in there, poster. But please, can you change your picture to this picture that they made of you? They're trying to tie GameStop to Playboy. Can't believe I have 126,000. He's talking about shares, guys, not dollars. 126,000 shares of Playboy. I'm on Pro, and I haven't traded yet on IBKR. And why? Because they loan out their shares all the time. I almost grabbed another 10K today. You see this degenerate. This is 2 months ago. 126,000 shares. You want to know how much he's buried into this damn stock? I can show you. Right here. Hey, guys, remember that time with GameStop? Well, because he's kind of trying to make fun of them again, like he's the smart one. They're not. He has 4,700 shares. Boom. Next thing. Disagree, but I'll take it. Centerfold wasn't even a part of my investment thesis when I began buying in the teens. Claims he was buying it in the teens. I added another 500 shares at 34.30. What's a stop loss? Because the stock was crashing like it has been over the last 3 years. Added another 500 shares on the 16th of December. This is all 2021, guys. Okay, you want to know how buried they are? They're buying how many hundreds and thousands of shares? 6,000 shares. He's down $7,000. He's right there, 6,000 shares, Playboy. Honestly, blown away. This stock isn't in the $50 area yet. The stock was undervalued at the $20. Okay, I added 400 more shares in a chunk of $50 calls. Added another 600 shares, one total today alone, and that was December 14th, 2021. Let's go down again. He then writes, up to 8,100 shares now. Kind of want around 10K shares. Okay, go for it. Then he shows you his options chain, how he wrote them out, and how he's severely under every single position. 9,100 shares. Looking for 10K seems like I get there at a fast pace, and this was on December 29th, 2021. Don't worry. Welcome to the family, as he tells other people, because someone else in the Discord says, start a position with 7K shares. Look at him. Welcome to the family. He's so happy for it. 9,100 shares of Playboy right there. 2,195. And as we go down here, here's your boy Rod. He had another 900. He sold his Cinemark just to buy more Playboy. He added 2,000 more shares in 2022. He has been adding shares of this damn stock the whole way through. I took Playboy up to my #1 position size today. And that was January 26th of 2022, over a year and a half ago. We're talking about forever ago. You want to talk about cutting your losses? You want to talk about being a smart investor? I'm going to show you that chart one more time, guys. I'm going to show it to you one more time because I want you guys to understand just how terrible this is for you and why they're telling you to buy it. They should be ashamed. They were buying this stock 2021, this whole run, this down right here. No, not even in the down because I saw all the tweets. Nothing there. He started buying it again here and then down here. You thought it was going to end there when it was in the 20s? Yeah, we're talking about $1.38 today. All the way down to $1.38 was the low. The close was $1.43. You're not buying this damn stock. They pumped it in front of you. They want you to buy it. They're talking about it like it's something. And I'm telling you guys, it's private equity. And it's right here, Rob. And I know I'm good. Rob, I don't know your damn name. Rod Altsman. I know exactly what you're doing. You are trying to pump and get people to buy your bags because you're a GameStop grifter. That's all you are. You don't even own the shares. You don't even believe in Ryan Cohen. I've heard you on the Twitter space called Ryan doesn't know what he's doing. Let's see what Ryan can do now. You're all betting on Ryan. That's terrible. But yeah, I am betting on Ryan. And you're not. Ryan gave you an interview because he gave you that respect for all the work that apparently Joe was doing, not you, Rod. Getting the names right about now. Pretty fired up about you because you're a grifter, you're a snake, and you're a liar. And I've been there in the chat with you. You think you're the smartest guy in the room? Yeah, show me that, smart guy. All I see here is an M. An M for Marantz Rants. Fucking own you, kid. Stop investing money the wrong way. Did you know he's 33, 35 years old? This guy looks about 50. But I ain't enough about the personal insult stuff. I don't want to go that route. I'm just telling you. Guys, grifters are out here pushing this shit to you. You can go read Playboy all you want. Okay? These guys obviously grew up reading it, and they're still living in the pastime. I buy GameStop. I'm still in GameStop, and I'm the idiot that keeps buying it and holding it, right? I'm the guy who's proud to lose his money, as you quote-unquote said. Hey, Rod, are you proud to lose this? You lost your whole fortune and everyone who invests with you. You're a one-trick pony, and this rides up. Peace, punk.